Also, even though I was saying all this stuff about like,
Yeah,
Sure,
falling.
same.
Is that true? Books, are you sensitive?
Or conversation.
who's brain dead.
Minus 20 in intelligence.
Seeing Sammo there as well. With the silly hat. I was supposed to be the one to fill your dark soul with light.
Ligus.
Ligus. Can I
She doesn't
talk to
mind,
the detective?
You're just breaking into some. Oh, okay.
Raphael.
Did we know that we had to come here?
No? I would
Okay.
like to have sex with him.
Okay, go for it, man. Initiate that conversation, bro.
Oh, Kithrak Voss is here as well.
Oh, that's what I was talking about. I didn't even notice he was in here.
I didn't know he was here as well. I knew Raphael was
Do
here.
whatever it takes. Give you anything you ask.
He looks more fucked up than last time I
You
saw him.
nicking my devil chat. You monster.
I said I want to have sex with him.
I don't think that's what's gonna happen here, man.
You
It
must
might.
help me,
You don't know.
Raphael, for the sake of my people.
Hush now, Voss. These guests may not know it yet, but they want the same thing that you do. And unlike you, they have something of value to offer in return.
Whatever you discuss with this devil, I must hear of it. Find me below in the tap room once you're loosed from his claws.
What the fuck happened to him? He looks so much more fucked up than last time we saw him.
I mean, betrayed the Githyanki, right?
Can I talk to Raph?
I want to have sex with him. And also, you don't get a choice.
I'm glad you came.
Neither did I.
Not to my door. Not yet. But one more thing before we begin, though.
Awkward moment when he clicks and nothing happens.
This game
For the first time since the Nautiloid, your mind is clear. It's unsettling.
I hate you so much right now.
I feel empty. What did you do?
I gave you back your privacy by shutting that illithid in your pocket out of your mind. It can't hear us.
Interesting. So the voice we've been hearing, like, hasn't actually been the tadpole. Potentially, it's been the illithid in the artifact.
Yeah.
Hmm. I mean, 4's pretty spicy.
Can't see the options.
Oh, really? Alex, can you see the options?
Yeah. It is pretty spicy.
Raphael's story is probably the most intriguing one to me right now, just in general.
I feel like you said that the last 3 times we've seen Raphael.
I didn't.
Hmm.
I never had that big of an interest in his story.
Hmm.
I mean, that's just how it is.
Then speak freely. Tell me why you brought me here.
I brought you here because I'm true to my word, and I can make all of this tadpole business go away. Which means you and your lovely friends can remain blessedly free of tentacles.
He says as it's a good thing
Unless
to get rid of that.
some have already sprouted in places I can't see. Let us speak plain. I'll admit, you've impressed me. I wasn't sure you'd make it this far. But no matter how far you come, you're still on the road to ruin. A road that leads directly to a confrontation with the Elder Brain. At best, it will kill you and everyone else in this city. At worst, it will assimilate you, and you won't have enough free will left to even wish you were dead. You have the key to destroying it in the palm of your hand, though.
Don't think it's a prism.
Does Kraal think it's the prism? He's not super smart.
Personally, I think it's
Orpheus.
Orpheus, yeah.
Very perceptive. Yes. I can give you the means to break him free.
That's why Kifri Cross was there.
Why would I want to free him?
I suppose you'd rather suck on the Emperor's tentacles till the end of your days?
Sure.
Orpheus is your only hope of surviving this horror show without devolving into an illithid. To you, he will be a friend. After all, you're at war with an Elder Brain.
Orpheus isn't exactly an enemy, though, is he?
No.
Like, he's just kind of a third party.
He's a
at
wild
this
card.
point.
But
Yeah.
the Emperor is our homie, man. Don't
The
forget
only
he's also
reason
player.
why he's in inverted commas our enemy, which I wouldn't agree with the word enemy, but like potentially don't want to free him, as far as we know, is that he is the one protecting us from the Mind Flayer, like the
Yeah.
Deadpool. So potentially freeing him means that we don't have that protection anymore. But that's not an enemy. That's just
And also, well, I guess technically he like if he gets freed, he's probably still going to be like, yo, fuck the illithids, like no matter if you're good or not. So as soon as he gets freed, we get turned into mind flayers, then he's our enemy because he's like, oh well, mind flayers, fuck you guys.
or
So, I
he gets
suppose-
freed and immediately uses his power to cure us with the Mind Flayer. Tadpoles.
Possibly, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, he's an
Emperor's
unknown
our
quantity
homie.
at the moment.
Yeah. The Emperor is the only reason I'm still alive.
No, Orpheus is the only reason you're still alive. The Emperor is abusing the gift for its own ends. And it's doing the same to you. You're nothing more than the beast of burden that will transport it to the Elder Brain. An ox requires food, and the occasional beating to keep it moving. You are simpler. The Emperor's words serve as both carrot and stick.
Perhaps it is true that Orpheus would ally with you against the Elder Brain. But if he proves uncooperative once free, you may have to kill him.
I mean, I would lie if I say that I'm not curious about what happens if we free him.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm feeling. I'm like, yeah, I just kind of want to keep him locked up. But I also don't want to just say we're done here, I'm leaving.
I mean, the first two options aren't saying that we are going to do it. It's just saying, give me the information. The second one being more so, I would say, saying that we're going to do it, but either way, like, I don't think it's going to force us to make a decision.
I think we're not forced either way.
It's just if we say we're done, I'm leaving, potentially we don't get any more information.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Alright, it's worth taking the risk. How do I free Orpheus?
The Orphic Hammer. An artifact capable of shattering the chains that hold Prince Orpheus is held securely in my House of Hope, even now.
It's very convenient that you have exactly what I need.
Isn't it just? And it's even more convenient that you can give me exactly what I want in return.
What are you hoping to get out of all of this?
Power. You free Orpheus, and in doing so save the city, the Sword Coast, perhaps the whole world, and your own precious skin too. And you give me the crown that dominates the Elder Brain.
What if we use the crown to dominate him?
You may not
I'd
have
be
a
in-
choice if you give him your soul, because he could just probably dominate you.
I'd be insane to give such a powerful artifact to a devil.
Better to have it in my hands, and far from your precious world, than in the hands of the gods and monsters that fight over this city's soul.
What you don't seem to realize is that I'm going to use that and control the world.
I'm sorry, what was that, Kraal?
Huh? What? I didn't say anything. You must be hearing things. Anyway, so what exactly is the crown?
Power. Ancient and full of wonder. I have craved it ever since the arch-wizard Karsus created it, long centuries ago, and brought doom to the Empire of Netheril. That was the great age of humanity, and Netheril's flying sky cities were the apex of civilization. I was there the day it all fell apart. Entire cities plummeted from the sky like angels with broken wings. The screams, oh, the screams. Hundreds of thousands of people watching in horror as the ground came up to meet them. It was not a happy meeting. And Karsus was responsible. Not driven by malice, but by ambition. He forged a crown imbued with all the powers of magic. A crown that would make any who wore it a god. Men cannot contain so much power. The crown destroyed its creator, and his empire fell with him. Karsus's folly, the bards and scholars call it. I call it hope. The hope of creating a better world, and the perils of unchecked hubris. I knew then that the folly of mortals could be the triumph of devils, and that I could use that crown to unite the Nine under one Archdevil Supreme. Me.
Just if anyone needs any refresher, we probably worked out from the journal update, but Karsus was the person from Gale's story. So I'm very curious to hear what Gale has to say about that revelation. So what if we just get the crown and just give it to Gale to consume? He didn't ask for the crown to work. He just asked for the crown. That might actually be a way to get out of this devil's claws.
Maybe.
True.
But I'll take the crown and use its power myself.
Oh, I'm sorry, you were serious? The crown has laid low all who attempt to harness its power. Arch-wizards, emperors, gods. It would tear you apart.
Lisa.
Lisa. What makes you think you'd succeed in using the crown where Carsus couldn't?
I am no mortal, and I do not fail.
You just said it yourself, though, that even gods have failed to use it. Don't matter if you're not mortal. Pretty sure gods are more powerful than you, bro. If you don't fail, how come you didn't get a hold of the crown way back when?
The archdevil Mephistopheles snatched up the crown and squirreled it away in one of his vaults. He is not more than a frigid archivist. So much power and potential kept inert. He made a miracle into a museum piece. I raged. But only for a decade or so. Then I waited, ever watching for more than 1,000 years, for a mistake, a mishap, a misadventure. And these chosen, who have caused you so much trouble accidentally, did me a favor. They brought the crown back into play.
So Mephisto's involved.
Yep.
Been waiting ever since WandaVision. It's finally come into play.
It must really annoy you that some mortals managed to steal the crown when you couldn't.
Yes, it does. Especially when I see what a bloody mess they've made of their whole scheme. They must have raided Mephistopheles' vault. Impressive, I must admit. But they'll be dead soon. If you don't kill them, the Elder Brain will. It doesn't have feelings in the way you'd understand them. But it seems rather angry. It is inevitable. When you destroy the brain, and you will because you must, the crown will be yours for the taking. And when that moment comes, you give the crown to me. In exchange, I give you the hammer now.
What hammer?
A simple transaction.
Hammer to
seems
free
more
Orpheus.
than that. He's
Right.
offering you an alternative to the mind flayer in your head. Take Raphael's deal and you could free Orpheus. With Orpheus free, you would have no need to rely on the Emperor.
But we like the
But
Emperor.
there's no guarantee that Orpheus would be on your side. And if you take the deal, you'll have to fulfill it. You'll have to deliver the crown of Carsus to the devil himself. He claims
I don't
his
think this is a
ambition
good
is to
trade-off.
unite the Hells, but can he be trusted to stop there? Do you trust him more than you trust the Emperor?
I mean, let's be real a sec. This is just purely a bad deal, right? No matter how you look at it. Like, sure, you might be free of the Mind Flayer influence, but then Orpheus could still turn on us, and also you'd be giving, like, an all-powerful crown to a devil. Like,
Unless, but even if you can do this, I feel like it's probably one of those things you can't do in multiplayer. It feels like the sort of thing that you'd need to have him with you in the party. I do feel like potentially this is the sort of game where there could be a smart enough decision that you could use Gale to absorb all of the weave from the crown and then just give him the crown. Because if the deal that you're making with a devil, right, just putting it from the perspective of if I was the dungeon master, you were my players, and Larian does a very good job of thinking about the sorts of things that players can come up with. If I was the dungeon master and you were the players, and I gave you a devil character who said, bring me this crown, and that's all I said in the contract, and then you managed to somehow keep the crown intact, but make it completely unmagical, that's still technically keeping up your end of the deal.
I see the point you're trying to make, but whenever Gale consumes an object, he consumes it fully.
No.
There wouldn't be a crown left.
No. Mechanically, you're right. Mechanically, it removes it from your inventory. Lore-wise, he explicitly says it becomes a useless trinket.
Oh, okay.
But
I mean, sure, but like, even in that case, like, as we've seen with Mizora, there are like bloody addendums and like random shit, and she can basically just keep like giving you like new shit to have to try and work through. So, like,
true, but with the whole idea of like, if you're going to give like a devil's deal, right, is that there has to be some way to outsmart the devil. It has to be really hard, but anyways, I don't think this is going to impact our playthrough whatsoever anyways, because as I say, it feels the sort of thing that you'd need Gale with you when you get the crown to be able to do anything, because otherwise I feel like we're going to kill the Elder Brain, get the crown, and immediately Raphael's going to show up. So I feel like it's the sort of thing that's kind of irrelevant to this, but I'm just saying in terms of like the actual deal, it's not an awful deal. Just if you don't want to do it, then I think that's fair. I'm kind of easy either way. Either way sounds like an interesting thing to do.
I mean, because I think Raphael at that point, if we just say no, he's probably just gonna start tormenting us and shit. So that could also be interesting to see what might happen, because we'll probably have to end up fighting him. You know?
Yeah, could happen right now.
That's a could do.
So basically what I'm saying is I'm good with either of any option because they all sound cool, but also I kind of hope that I'm right, that you can trick Raphael, but maybe not in multiplayer.
Yeah, and I mean, even if I say no now, there's no telling if maybe he'll come back to us at a later point and be like, "Look, this is your like final chance," you know. But I'm gonna go with number 3, I think, just because the Emperor's a homie, and also I don't really want to give him the crown.
Fair.
I think that would be bad. No deal, Raphael. I'm leaving.
I won't stop you. But time is running out. So don't stay away for long.
Yeah, that's one more, isn't
Yeah.
it?
If you see reason, I'll be here, waiting. Right up to the moment the world ends.
I have a little request to make. Can we, like, not jump in on other people's characters without saying something first in future?
I did.
Yeah,
I
but you
did
didn't
say
even give me a... No, you just kind of did it.
No, I didn't. I also asked, and the other guy said, "Go ahead."
He talked.
but I didn't.
He talked to the receptionist and said, "Oh, I can go fuck Raphael," and that was the context of that scene beginning.
Wait, what?
He went and talked to the receptionist of this brothel, asked what other services you provide, and in some way, I wasn't there listening to the conversation, so I don't know what exactly was said, but he then came out of it, and Alex said, "I'm going to go fuck Raphael."
Yeah,
well,
she
I was
basically
probably doing
said-
something, I didn't hear it, but like, I mean, I wasn't aware that was going on, and I didn't really have a say in it.
Well,
Like,
you were aware because you even reacted when I said you should have picked other options because Raphael's here.
Yeah, but like when I said, I was like, no, I would actually like to talk to Raphael. But like, if the case was you wanted to try and bang him, like you could have quick saved, and then when you realised, oh, that's not an option, you could just quick load it and redone.
All right. Well, in the
Just a
future, if I
request.
want to bang someone, I'll quick save beforehand.
I'm not having a go.
I know, I
just-
get what you're saying, but
just saying.
I think in this particular scenario, we didn't know it was going to be a full-blown story thing. It was more the meme of it, and then
Yeah, this was way more important than I thought it would be.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I genuinely thought
I
it was
assumed
going to
it
be
was
a
gonna be
banging
important.
scene because, like, the woman downstairs literally said, "Oh, there is a devil upstairs that is saying to like send people to him, like it like as a form of companionship." So I genuinely thought he was just chilling, wanting to bang. I didn't know that Voss was in there either, so I had no idea it was going to be as big as it was.
Oh.
I just thought I was going to be able to sex him up.
hey, you know that flowery key we found? I found where it goes. You guys should come here. You can jump across the balcony.
But I apologize, Tom. I will make sure I don't do that again in the future, and I'll
Yeah,
let
I
you
appreciate that.
Yeah,
have all
I-
the conversations with him.
as I say, I think it was like, I do understand where Tommy's coming from, but I think that wasn't at all like trying to meddle in with your thing. It was just shitty circumstance sort of thing.
Yeah. What were we jumping over?
Just jump over to this balcony
Where?
because there was a wardrobe in here that I.
Make that jump.
Yeah.
God damn.
My jump slightly increased.
You've come a long way, my guy.
But yeah, there's a wardrobe that I just thought while we were having this conversation, I'll just see what was in here and loot it. And then there was a wardrobe that I stole the key from Alex's pockets to open the flowery key. So I think this is to do with the murder, right? The flowery key?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's this one here. I haven't actually interacted with it yet. I've just unlocked it. Oh, yeah. Secret door. Temple plans.
Same parchment. You mind if I give that a read?
Yeah, I'm just trying to interact with temple plans. It's not doing anything.
The list of names is tons full of Father Lorgan's on here, crossed off. Father Lorgan's name is written here too.
Alright. So they definitely intended to kill Father Lorgan. You found some blood, Alex?
Oh, yeah.
Cutscene?
He just put me into...
Yeah.
Oh, alright.
Notice some blood has pooled on the
Ooh,
wooden floor.
that is not good.
Also, there's a manacle there. Next to the bed.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh.
It's a
You
war, man.
notice the blood's source.
Um,
Body hidden under the
I think I
bed.
need to quickly leave and join again. Because my
Oh.
game is getting fucky.
Okay,
Yoki?
can you wait until this cutscene's over, or
Wait, there's a cutscene?
Alex is in a cutscene? Yeah.
Oh,
Found a body
it
under a bed.
just popped up.
And you can also just watch the stream while he's reloading.
Do you want me to talk to the dead person? Because I can.
Sure.
I'll wait till Tommy gets back in.
Yeah, because the cutscenes aren't even popping up for me at the moment.
Yeah.
Theon's key.
Should I read the parchment that I have?
Yeah, go for it.
The one held by that corpse in the tunnels.
Messy splatters of deep red-brown adorn the scrap of parchment. Those wishing to face the Dreadlord's tribunal and enter the Temple of Baal must slay the targets on this list and frame the corpses as a murder by the cult of the Absolute. Bring
Oh,
the
okay.
victim's hands as proof of the killing. Walk in blood aspirant. And it seems to go from top to bottom in who they've already killed.
Mm-hmm.
So, Duke
Yep.
Stelmane,
Yep.
dead. An Elf Song Tavern, Father Lorgan, dead. Dribbles the Clown, dead. Alexander Rainforest, office near the counting house, also dead already. Frank Peartree, next to some fireworks stuff, also dead. And the first person that is probably still alive is Cora Highberry, large home near Baldur's Mouth Gazette, Lower City. And there's 4 people in total that are not dead yet.
Cool. There's also another letter here that I'm just going to quickly read. Bloodstained note. 2 hands now, 2 hands, 2 of them. More needed, not enough. Must cover myself in glory to be covered in blood. More. Kraal, did you write that?
No, but it's certainly interesting.
So the investigator is literally in the brothel as well, so once we've done this, it's probably worth going and talking to her. Alright, let's manipulate this body real quick. There we go. The spell's not making any sound for some reason.
Yeah.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Who are you?
Theon Goldgrind.
What is this place?
Ah, a WoW player.
Landlord. Contraband storage.
Are they saying that they're the landlord? In which case, you kind of deserved what you got. How did you die?
Murdered. By my son.
So someone gold grind.
So is she a dwarf then? That could work, right?
Is she a dwarf or is she a halfling?
Not
Let's
sure,
see.
but we're potentially looking for a dwarf, so that could potentially work
Yeah.
with our suspect. Should we ask who is the son?
Yeah, I think that
I
makes
care
more
about that.
sense.
I care about the son now more than I care about what she was doing when she died.
Yeah.
So, who is your son?
So dollar gold grind. Maybe what does your son look like? If he's described as a I don't know. Dwarf that
Well, he
wears
might be a
red?
dwarf in red, so I might go for where can I find your son instead, but then she probably won't know. But she might know. I'll leave this up to a vote. Where or what?
I think where.
Yeah, just do wear first. That's fine.
Okay. Where can I find your son?
The corpse remains silent. It does not know.
Don't you dare hit me with the
Spell's
power. Fuck!
wanes.
Damn.
Ask no more questions.
I could feel it. I knew it was going to be both of those, but it was the better question. Alright, but still, we have a suspect. Should we explore any more of this place before we move on?
Good.
In the cupboard. Bunch of plant stuff for you, Sammo, in that cupboard.
Ooh. Wait. Ooh, that is a bunch. Nice.
I'm doing parkour, Mum. Look at me.
Look me.
The parkour feels a little bit slower in a game like this compared to something like Assassin's Creed.
You think?
Yeah.
Needs more hay bales.
Oh, his fucking room's even called the Devil's Den. This one's called Elements' Library. Do you want to inspect what Elements' Library is? Because I can pick the log.
I didn't mean to click on you, dumbass.
Oh, that's the dwarf with the whip. Pretty sure.
That's as far as I could throw it.
Let's find out. Might give us some stuff to talk to Gale about. I just got 23 on that. That sure does look like, I'm not sitting in that properly.
Okay. Oh, wow. Anyone caught pleasuring themselves in the library will be tethered to the bookcase of chained books. Any wizards caught examining the special collection without express permission will be commanded to read aloud the whole library, the passage they were enjoying. Anyone breaking the silence of the library will be promptly gagged.
Bro, I so want to bring Gale here in a single player playthrough. I've just found Fion's journal. He's getting worse. The whispers, the night terrors, the blood. I know he's hiding something, and the others in the flophouse note too. I've seen how they look at him, how they look at me. They're scared of him. I can't blame them. I am too. There's the person we just talked to called Fion, wasn't she?
Yeah.
I just found her journal.
Oh yeah, that was the dead
The mum, I think.
corpse. Yeah. Yeah, the dead.
Oh.
Dead is what I said. Not the dad.
Yeah, I bet Gale's gonna have some hilarious lines in here.
Oh, I see a letter. Don't mind if I do.
Pete, I'm sending you a present.
I don't want your cummies.
There you go.
Did you send me the dog collar?
I did.
I already have a dog collar.
You got another one now.
I have the dog collar that we found in the Underdark. Alright, we need to go find... We did see her, but we need to go find the inspector. She was somewhere in here, but I can't remember where.
Yeah. I know where.
I'm trying to lockpick this door.
I don't know where you are, bud, but I will come and find you. Hey, Tommy. Check this out.
Yo.
Parkour.
Hardcore parkour. Is anyone else lagging a bit here?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Coming to you, Alex. What's the name of this room? The Nymph Grotto sign. Oh god, why do you want to go into the Nymph Grotto?
It's also someone you can fuck, seeing as I got cucked out of fucking Raphael.
Ah,
Zora's taken too long, man.
Yeah, he's saying the Zora's not worth it. That's fucked up. Oh, there's people having fun in here already. Can I join in, lads?
Well, yeah.
I also just wanted to walk in on. I knew that there was already someone up here.
Tell me, am I beautiful?
More than beautiful. You are the aurora stretched across the north skies. You are the golden dunes swept across the Kalim.
Just picturing us all just standing awkwardly in this room while this is going on.
You are the fruit.
I really hope it just pans around to show all of us standing there.
Soft on my skin, sweet on my tongue. You are my sin and salvation.
Hello.
Oh, there we go.
Your parasite stirs, and you gaze at the nymph through the flaming fist's hungry eyes. Your muscles shiver with her longing. Your skin burns with her heat.
Wow, you're really horny, hey?
What are you?
Let me show you some heads on pikes.
I know you.
Her eyes glowed like she's doing speak with dead.
Please do too. Please do too. Please do too.
Looks fun. Mind if I join?
I most certainly do. Jara is the most valued.
Your face. The Absolute has shown me.
Jara, what's going on? Who's this woman?
This woman?
Huh?
Oh, is she about to turn into a mind flayer?
Oh.
Your head screams in agony. The change has come. Pustules boiling beneath your skin, your bones twisting, your flesh rupturing. And suddenly, silence.
Melted ice cream.
What's happening?
Just want to bang, man.
Again, this comes back to what I was saying though about the greatness of this, like fitting the tone, right? Is like it's so D&D as a player going like, I just don't want to ignore the plot and go bang someone. And so the DM just goes, all right, I'll throw a fucking person who's about to get banged and then get sent into a mind flayer. Go for it. Does someone want to move up? So yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta protect the nymph at all costs.
I don't think she's an actual nymph, by the way. I think she's just an elf.
It's green though.
Oh, nice.
Oh, she's a wood elf, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Nice damage, man.
Yeah. This weapon combo is definitely working for me. Also, I like that the knife kind of looks a little bit like the Dagger of Time. I appreciate that. Alright, go talk to the nymph. Unless it's gonna auto do one of us.
Don't know what's happening in Frozen, but
Yeah, it probably means it is
You're
just
in it
taking
then?
a while to load. Yep.
I'd heard tales of mind flayers, talons sharp as daggers and tentacles yet more fearsome. But no tale did justice to its ethereal beauty. It floats like a
dings like a
butterfly.
bee.
Its blood shimmers like silver.
I just like get on my tiptoes talking to Kraal's ear and just go, oh, she likes that. Maybe she'll like your Slayer form.
Yeah.
Also,
Fortunately, the Slayer form doesn't appear to have any genitalia, so
it might have a
Has a
butthole.
tail though.
it might have a butthole, sure.
Also, my head canon as to why Kraal didn't strike first in the Mind Flayer, and it was just Ken and Ebreus who ran in. Kraal was too horny from being inside that fist's mind. Whether it was horny because the fist was horny for the elf, and therefore you kind of took that on, or because you were horny because she was turning into a mind flayer and that was quite gory. Up to you, but my headcanon is that you were just too aroused to get involved.
Yeah, I would fuck a mind flayer. Let's do it. They are beautiful indeed, and most lethal.
Is it not in the Illithid's barbarity that we find its splendor? Your eyes are no less monstrous, I assure you. A lesser woman might be frightened, but I am no lesser woman.
Bro, you have sex right now.
Intensifies. Your breath quickens and your heart skips a beat.
Well, the mind flayer corpse is just there on the floor.
Well then, I'm glad you're safe.
As am I. My thanks are as bountiful as your courage. Take
Freebie
these.
then?
May you have some comfort in bitter times.
Nudes?
Be
Butt
well,
plug.
Oh.
Be beautiful.
What'd you get?
Superior elixir of arcane cultivation. Absolutely useless.
Hey, give him to me. I'll take him.
Oh yeah, and then there's Kithrak boss after this.
Hang on a sec. I recognize that face. You were talking to Yanis after I left the temple. I bet she's put you up to something.
I need to get some shorts on. One moment.
Does that mean he didn't have anything on, or does that mean that he's wearing trousers right now?
Dunno.
Trousers.
How are you wearing jeans in this heat?
Yeah, that's...
Fucking exactly.
Yeah.
Bro, Tommy and I met up to go shopping because we're apparently like two middle-aged women. So obviously wearing trousers for that, and as soon as I got home, switched to shorts. Alright, so Dan, thank you for stopping by. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.
Bye-bye. She asked me to find Logan's real killer, seeing as you can't be bothered.
Why must you busybodies insist on interrupting a perfectly good night? I know that look. You remind me of Devella. Fine. If you doubt my conclusions, out with it. What have you found?
What have you found?
Thank God you re-dyed your robes, man.
They look cool now, right?
Yeah, they look a lot better than they did.
Yeah. Devella, that doesn't matter, fuck it.
I mean, I would say 2 is probably the most accurate summary of everything we found so far. But 3 is... Like, all of it is accurate, but like the shape-shifting assassins doesn't really talk about the dribbles. The bar plot is kind of the biggest thing now. I mean, but we probably can say multiple things as well.
It's less about telling him what we know, it's more about convincing him that someone else killed him. So
True.
I think 3 is the best.
Okay, that's fair.
I spoke to both corpses. They were killed by a dwarf dressed in red.
Ken just goes...
That doesn't make sense. Why would this dwarf kill Father Lorgan? I need something more than vague allegations.
You
I
need...
want something compelling. Hard, tangible evidence.
We got a fucking list.
Nothing less.
Also, he wants more evidence than the corpses being spoken to with magic and telling us who killed them.
The dead people.
This is just hearsay. I don't really care what the corpses have to say about who murdered them.
Okay, yeah, let's do 2. Father Lorgan's murder is it's just one part of a bigger plot, a Baal plot.
A Baal plot? You as well? Devella's been harping on about Baal for months. Fancies herself something of an expert. I assumed it was just a bunch of conspiracy codswallop and fear-mongering. But she's been unusually insistent about this one, even for her. Fine. I'll bite. What's your theory?
Bro, I don't know what someone's cooking, but I smell something delicious and it is making me very hungry.
That would be Dwayne Johnson.
That is the second time this stream that two of us have made the exact same joke at the exact same time. God, we need to fucking stop hanging out with each other. We're becoming too similar as a group.
What else is anyone going to say in this situation?
Too much Baldur's Gate. Which isn't actually a thing. Anyway, it's not a theory, I have proof. This document contains information connecting the murders to the Baalist resurgence.
No need to wave documents at me. I'm already drowning in paperwork as it is.
Jesus, this guy.
Is going to be a real pain in the trunk about this. Since you seem to be on an obnoxiously similar wavelength, why don't you seek her out? She'll be at the Elf Song Tavern. Show her the list, and I'll stay and inform the Fist here. Oh, and you'll need this pass. It'll give you access to the lower city.
Tight.
Can't elephants drink with the trunk?
What are you waiting for?
I think that is how they drink.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not even sure if they... I mean, they probably can drink with their mouths, but
it'd
it's
be
pretty
ineffective.
awkward, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I cannot for the life of me work out how to get out of this fucking... You know what? I'm just parkouring. I'm done with this bullshit. I can't work out how to get free. I'm just stuck. I can't even jump over this fucking railing. This is bullshit. Everything's bullshit.
Alright, I have continued ahead under the... called archway, I guess. That's what this is.
I'm still stuck in the fucking brothel.
Yeah, I'm waiting. I'm chilling.
I've seen the inspector, though. I could try and rob the inspector. Where's the inspector going, actually? Hold on. This is sus.
Who's making that noise downstairs?
The inspector's gonna go see the drow lady.
I just heard someone go, la 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 la.
I think the elephant's gonna go fuck the drow.
He's got a big trunk.
I want to watch.
What are you doing in here, man?
Is she even in there?
No. I can't seem to talk to him. Or her, even, actually, isn't it? They said the inspector was a her.
Oh. Exactly!
Oh wait, did we speak to Voss?
No, he didn't. He's in the main place, isn't he?
Oh, is it? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He was right next to the Oliphant.
Do you want to talk to Voss, Pete?
If I can fucking find my way into the main brothel, man, I'll go for it. There, I think I found the door. Man, I got so fucking lost. Peak Ken energy just there. Didn't have other Kens or Barbies to follow, so we got lost.
Literally right here.
Yeah, Let's see it.
Yeah, I'm happy to speak to us if you guys want.
Yeah, go ahead.
Come have a seat with me, boys.
Yes.
We'll recreate
Hello.
that picture. Alec.
Struggling to turn the camera around then.
We all got some glowing shit.
Oh wait, yeah, one sec, let me there we go.
I took the bar. Deception. Oh my god, you get so many bonuses from Deception. What the fuck?
But I feel like the Raphael did not offer any bargain is the funnier option. Just because he's going to confuse the fuck out of him.
That is actually true, yeah.
Raphael did not offer any bargain. I need a nat 20 for this. No, I don't. I need a 16.
No, you don't.
My math's bad.
Yeah.
Fuck.
We got inspiration. It's completely fine.
Yeah, that's fair to use the inspiration.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I'm not going to burn through them. They're only one use, and then we'll just see what happens from me just viv into this guy.
I'm technically fine with you going for all
No, I'm sticking with that. Let's see what happens.
Alright.
Do you take me for a fool?
Yes.
The devil may speak in poetry, but his purpose was crystal clear.
I didn't realize it was burnt off.
I took the bargain. I will free Orpheus at the first chance.
Does he actually know?
Now you need a net 20.
Does he actually know what the bargain would have been?
No.
Because, like...
There's that 16. There's that 16.
Bro, this guy's just gonna fucking hate me for lying to
Are
him.
my wounds not deep enough that you would salt them with lies? Orpheus will be
His
free.
ear
There
is
is no
fucked.
cost too high to unshackle my people.
He does realize, though, that by giving the crown to Raphael, that his people would probably at some point be subjugated anyway.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with option 3 basically for that logic. But I'm kind of honestly like it would have been funny just to lie to him and succeed, but it's also just funny just to lie to him and just him be like, why do I gotta deal with this fucking dumbass here? Just lying to me for no reason.
He's like, "Did you take the bargain?" And you're just like, "What bargain?"
and he's like, don't lie to me. Did you take the bargain? Yes.
It's like that scene from Spider-Man. Quick, play dumb. No, not that dumb.
Yeah.
Raphael wants a powerful crown in trade. Who knows what chaos he might sow.
No more than Vlaakith will sow in Tunarath and beyond. No more than the Geich will sow across every plain. There is nothing I won't do, nothing I won't give to free Orpheus from the prism. The marks I bear are proof enough of that. But you are the one who carries the astral prism. You are the one who must free the prince. Find a way to retrieve the hammer and free Orpheus from the prism.
That's a good point. We could potentially
remaining honor guard and plan our next action.
Just joink.
Yeah.
We
The
will
hammer.
yet free the true heir of Gith's blessed empire. He will free us from Vlaakith and lead our Kithraki against the Geich. Istik, I will wait in the underground. Seek me when you have the hammer in hand.
Yeah, it seems like that's an option now. Let's try and get some more information before we do that.
Yeah.
Orpheus sensed the tadpole before, and his guards attacked. Won't he attack if we free him?
The Prince of the Comet aches for Githyanki liberation more than he abhors Geich. He might seethe when you free him. He might gnash his teeth and slander your name. But he will see reason. I promise you.
Oh, slandered the name of Ken. Any idea where Raphael might keep the Orphic hammer?
A devil of Raphael's stature does not simply make camp on the shores of the Styx. He will have made a sanctuary for himself, a lavish one too, one that caters to his many vices. He must keep the Orphic hammer there. Every house has an entrance, Istik, even those in the hells. You must find it.
Let's go to Avernus. Let's go to
Yeah.
Avernus. Alright,
Yeah.
have fun. Enjoy looking like Neville the bear. I'm glad someone got that.
You are wasting your time.
And his
and
ear
mine.
looks like beef jerky.
Our true enemy is the Elder Brain. Focus your mind there.
Shut up. Leave me to my own devices.
Ruby!
Here, Ken, let me grab you a chair. There you go.
I mean, it looks like everyone else is
And we all
leaving.
leave.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm leaving this place.
Hold on.
Place smells like fish. or
Hold
something.
on. I've got an idea. I can't do that. Okay, I'm just gonna do this. No, I can't sit in the chair when it's on the table. This is bullshit.
Wah, wah.
This is bullshit. Everything's bullshit. Next time on Baldur's Gate 3.
Shma Salah Orpheus, Marstilna Forgin in Yeri. Orpheus's will above all. May the comet blaze my path forward.
Boy, it'd sure be bad if we did have to end up killing Orpheus.
You've been quick to pledge yourself to Orpheus's cause. What about your own needs and wants?
Orpheus's freedom is my want and my need. To deny his freedom would be to deny my own.
That's fair.
There will come a time when I can think about myself beyond the Lich Queen who enslaves the Githyanki and the prince who would liberate them. But that time won't come until the Prince of the Comet flies again.
So what you're saying is, we free Orpheus, then we bang. What next?
What if Orpheus is... Oh.
From Raphael's lair. Orpheus Tafkinazin.
Yes. You were going to say, Alex.
What if Orpheus, like, gets freed and he's like, oh man, I haven't done the business in a long time. Hey, Lae'zel, you're looking pretty good.
Then I'm going to fucking kill Orpheus. And then I'm going to scream as I swallow my own body.